Hello, I'm Richard Raffan. I have here a piece of claret ash from which I'm hoping to get at least one salad bowl, just under 12 by 4 inches, 300 by 100 millimeters. There's a big split here, so I'm hoping to get a little plate out of it as well. We'll need to have a closer look at what this piece of wood is offering. Now, the first thing it's offering is some high figure. There's what looks like corrugations across here. That's fiddleback, which is very nice. What I have up here is the remains of a chainsaw cut, which comes out at this end, and I'm hoping to get a very thin, highly figured piece out of that, and so I will be cutting across that angle. But before I do that, I'm going to cut the ends off. This has been waxed on either end, but there's just a mass of teeny little shakes, little cracks all the way around, and so I want to get rid of those. And typically they go in about 1 inch. So first thing to do is to cut off the end at right angles to this face, because that's what I want to get a small plank out of. So this gets turned over. And I take a little piece off the end. And then you look at the end and see if there are any splits coming through, which there aren't. But you do have an idea there of how the cut goes in. So what I'm aiming to do is to get a piece, a blank out of here, and then I cut a face parallel to that, so my bowl is going to be sitting in there. And I'm going to do the same on the other end. I know people will be wanting to know, this is a 4 teeth per inch, ½ inch wide blade. Now this has got lots of little splits on, but I'll take some more off. None over this side. You can still see the hint of one. It's extremely difficult to see, but that's in there. Easier to see here, in fact, it's just there, which is, oh, and there's some more up here, a bit more there. Right, there's more coming off. This will not be a 12-inch bowl, it might make a 9-inch bowl. Now, of course, had I known I was going to take this much off, I could have cut a wider slice in the first place and a whole lot of little kind of 2 or 3 inch diameter bowls, but that now is solid, good. So my next task is to cut through across the top. And that will give me, hopefully, a piece about, or at least 1 inch wide, which would be nice. And this should go through this saw. Now, a 3/4 inch blade would be much easier here, more likely to cut a straight line. Right, well, I've got this up. I will cut another straight. I'm going to cut another piece parallel to that cut. And that I'll actually have 110 millimeters. There's a knot there which is a potential problem. Not quite sure how I'm going here. That is plenty good. Now, not going to just draw a circle here. I'm going to cut the bark off the rim first. And that is so that I know I have at least some wood, flat wood there to play with. Same on the other side. Right, so I'm going to be able to draw a circle on that, and that will be a blank. Back with the offcuts. Little plates. Might even be able to make a little long one out of that. And the other bit I was trying to save with the figure is a split up here. Take the bark off. The knot, that's where it goes. There's a break there, so this dish comes up this end. One, probably a couple of, since it's highly figured, might as well make a little dish out of it. Not very keen on cutting in a curve. Not used to going that way round. That's the problem. Another one there. One 7-inch plate. Good. And, was it just under 4 inches? Little dish of some sort. Now I need a flat surface here, so when I come to cut these round, so we'll just put these through. My fingers clear. So the primary bowl is 290, which is 11¼ inches by, looks like, by 5 inches, which is 125 millimeters. On top of that I have my 7-inch, which is 180 mil plate with high figure on it, fiddleback. I have 2 of those, which are 1200, which is close on 5 inches, and that 4-inch one, and this little square, which I can turn this little square dish, and I can see it has got some figure on it, so that might come out nicely as well.